So, I finally decided to make my first YouTube video. Okay, I've learned how to do some basic video editing, been practicing how to look confident on camera and not awkward or embarrassing, got myself a fresh new haircut. Even the weather's nice and perfect to shoot outside. I think we're ready for this. Are you sure you're confident now and no longer care about people judging you? Like at all? What if people don't like you or what you're making? And what if they find you boring and ugly? Maybe you should lose some weight before doing any of this. You know, people can think that you're dumb and stupid, right? What will your family think? What will your mom think? This is what you're doing? After taking a break from your well paying job? Your brother's really gonna think that he has the most loser sibling in the world. What if you fail at this? Nobody's kind to failures in this world, you know. Be ready to be torn apart. What if you don't follow this through and leave it in between like the 300 books you never finished reading? You really don't think it's terrifying to put yourself out there for the world to see? What if you're trolled, disliked, and rejected for being you again? Do you want to seek therapy for the rest of your life? Have you forgotten how hiding has kept you safe from failure, judgment, and rejection? Are you sure you're ready to face the pain of failure and rejection?
It's over, forget about it. No. It's okay. Cannot, must not. It's okay, lose to opponent. Must not lose to fear. Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck fear!
We're doing this.
प्लानिंग घंटा कुछ नहीं होती। प्लान आप करते हो लेकिन वहां पे जाके कुछ और होता है।
वही हो रहा है मेरे साथ।
मोस्टली ऐसा होता है। तो उसके लिए भी ये भगवान तुम्हें पता है क्या सिखा रहा है? इसे बोलते हैं इम्प्रोवाइज करना। अच्छा, इसमें बेस्ट रिसोर्सफुल कैसे हो?
I can't remember being socially anxious as a kid. I don't think anyone is ever born socially anxious or even fearful of things for that matter. My journey with social anxiety basically began almost 6-7 years ago when an event that happened in my life that really traumatized me. So I started therapy to address the trauma that I was going through because of that particular event. Without even realizing, social anxiety was also taking birth inside of me, I guess I could say that. So I remember once mentioning to my therapist that, I'm too scared of going in public. And I told him that I can't go to cafes, etc., because I'm just too scared of facing people, And he told me that, well, go to a coffee shop, go sit there. And I was like, what? I mean, I was expecting him to say something to me that'll just have a magical effect on me and the anxiety would just vanish and it would just go away. Of course, that was not going to happen. And that's not how therapy works even. I told my doctor that, okay, yeah, I'll go, but then I didn't. Because my dumb ass thought that social anxiety is not really that big a deal. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I'm just going to probably turn into an introvert now. Did not realize and did not even know back then was that there's a huge difference between being a socially anxious person and an introvert. Huge difference. Huge. I didn't know it. I just brushed the social anxiety issue under the carpet. What I did not realize, I was actually sweeping a monster under the carpet. I had no clue what this social anxiety was going to turn into. I got done with my therapy, blah, blah, blah. I addressed a lot of traumas that I had, started working, I was doing my job, I was performing really well at it. But then what was also happening was that I slowly stopped meeting people. I absolutely dreaded video calls, phone calls in general, text messages. Just any kind of contact with another human being was stressful for me. It became stressful. If the bell in my house ever rang, I was so scared of even facing a delivery boy, because I'd be like, oh my god, this person's probably gonna just see me and think that, oh, what a stupid ugly girl, he's probably gonna judge me over something else and reject me, basically. Completely stopped meeting friends. I would just call up my friend and tell them some XYZ dumbass reason because of which I couldn't come, or because of which I would have to cancel my plan. I still remember I once had to meet a friend of mine, and on the day of meeting her, I was howling and crying like a kid because I had so much anxiety and I just didn't know what to do about it. I can't think of anything else other than the fact that now I'll have to meet these people and get rejected by them. I would even avoid video calls with my own family members. One day my husband basically told me that, like, do you realize that you've gotten out of the house after like almost a month and a half? And I was like, okay, whatever, I'm an introvert now, so introverts don't go out that much. I love burgers, okay, it's my favorite food ever, but I don't remember that how many times in the past almost 6 to 7 years I've been to like a burger place and had like fresh, hot, juicy burger. I haven't. I was just so scared of going to the burger place, thinking that, oh my god, there's going to be so many people there, and I would just not go. I would just order in all the time. And that's not what normal people do. That's not how normal people behave. But for some reason, I just thought that, oh well, maybe this is how everybody is. I don't even know why I drew that conclusion. But no, normal people are not like that. For some reason, my own logical brain had gone into a very deep sleep. Almost like it was hibernating. I don't know why, but it did. Call it divine intervention or whatever you may. But there was actually this one day when I just realized that working from home, watching TV, and ordering in food were what constituted 90% of the memory that I had of the past 5 years of my life. I just wanted to keep myself safe from the hurt caused by the judgment and rejection of other people. And so I put myself in a box and just started living in it. This one incident pissed off some part of me. I don't know what part that is. It also woke up, my logical brain out of its very deep sleep. This incident led to igniting a fire under my ass that just won't allow me to back down now. Anytime there is an event that challenges the social anxiety in me or the fear of rejection inside of me, this fire under my ass, it just says that, there's no way that we're letting you go into hiding again. The mantra now in life is that we're not going to get choked by social anxiety or fear of rejection. We're going to choke them instead. Why I have started a channel of my own is because it's almost like exposure therapy for me. So you're scared of rejection? Well, let's start a YouTube channel and put ourselves on a platter and serve ourselves to the entire world to troll and reject. You're scared of doing video calls? Well, we're gonna make videos now and put them on YouTube. Really doing things that my social anxiety or fear of rejection would never allow me to do. I just want to share my journey, letting someone out there dealing with all this stuff know that they're not alone and that it is actually possible to lead a completely fulfilling life. Just speaking my mind and talking about stuff that I want to talk about. We're going to talk a lot about life, travel, food, and just have some fun. We've done a lot of talking and I'm rather parched now. So I'm going to try a matcha today for the very first time in my life. Let's see how it goes. Let's get some matcha. So, does this mean that I no longer fear unknown experiences and failure or people's judgment and rejection? Of course not. I feel scared when I face the camera, and I'm scared while I'm doing this voiceover. And I know I'll be scared when I'll be posting this and other videos on YouTube. But I've just decided that now I'm going to feel the fear and do it anyway. And I know that there will be some experiences that will be unpleasant or even shocking. Okay, next stop at the burger shop. I now truly believe that for every unpleasant, shocking experience that life throws at me, there will for sure be another experience that is delicious and really satisfying. I've realized that I cannot hide or run away from my fears. And I've also realized that I no longer want to live a life that is safe but devoid of any new experiences or memories. So here's to taking all my fears head on. Because I know one thing for a fact now, that as far as fears are concerned, the only way out is through. Inder, since ये मेरी first ever YouTube video है, would you like to say hi?
हाय
माचा कैसी लगी?
मेरी भाषा में अगर मैं माचा बोलूंगा तो माचा की जगह वो माचो हो जाएगी। फूड क्रॉस करते हुए कैमरा बंद कर लो अपना यार।
क्या हो गया ये?
चांद छुपा बादल में पंग पंग शर्माती मेरी जान।
शर्मा के मेरी जाना।
लिरिक्स और मैं साथ साथ नहीं रहते, हमारा डिवोर्स हो रखा है।
Okay, we're done.